Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp's technique class. Today's technique is going to be bouncing brayer. Now to do this technique you obviously need a brayer, and in my PDF file I told you that we needed the glossy white cardstock. So I just have a piece of that and we're going to use the Pacific Point ink. So what you're going to do is you're going to ink up your brayer and you want to pass it over the ink pad. If you go like this, you're only inking that one little spot. You want to wheel it across. I'm going to stand up too because I think I can do this better standing. I'm going to get it good and inked. You want to hold, because I'm right-handed, I do the left side of the brayer is going to be in the center of the cardstock. If you're left-handed, it'll probably be the other way, but I'm right-handed, so it's like this for me. And you're going to just turn the paper and bounce that brayer, and you're going to go around. The faster you turn, the bigger your gap's going to be, but you can start anywhere. You're going to have to re-ink a few times. But you're just bouncing that brayer around the cardstock. We're just going to do this. Try to stay, try to keep that centered. And then just bounce, bounce and move, bounce and move. Going like this, but you're just going to keep going around until you get the desired look that you want, and then you're either going to have to heat set that or set that aside to dry. Now on my PDF file I said that you could only do this on glossy cardstock, but I did do it on our Whisper White cardstock. And I'm going to switch to a lighter color. I'm going to do that in the Bashful Blue. And I'm going to do the same thing again. You're going to ink your brayer and just hold it one spot and then move. Bounce, 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 bounce. Ink. Bounce, 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 bounce. Just keep turning and bouncing it. You will get a duller look when you do it on the Whisper White, and you get a more vibrant look when you do it on the glossy. You want to let that dry, and there's a couple different ways you can stamp on that now. This one is Wild Wasabi and it's on the glossy. When you use the glossy, I recommend that you stamp with stays-on ink, although our other ink, the classic inks, do work on the glossy. This is the Tractor, and I'm just going to stamp that. And because it's on glossy, I'm going to just hold it there for a few seconds and then peel it off. So you get that real cool effect like that. So I took that card and I made it into this one here. Now to do this one, what I did was, my base of my card is Pacific Point, and then I took real red and I stuck that to the Pacific Point. Then my bounced brayer glossy cardstock goes over the top. So that's glossy. Now this is Bashful Blue on our Berry Vanilla. And I took the ribbon, blue ribbon, from the stamp set Blue Ribbon, and I inked it with Pacific Point. stamp that. Then this is from the same stamp set. It says Happy Birthday. Take it in the red, stamp it, take our 1 3/8 inch punch, punch that out, stick that in the center, layer that on another piece of red, and put that in the center. And now I have a page for my technique page. Here's the card, full-size card that opens, and then this is going to go in my technique booklet. Now on the PDF I get said to do glossy, which is the reason I'm going to put this sample on my technique page, is because you can do it on the Whisper White. So I'm going to grab my technique page here. And I'm going to put that in my booklet. And then I can make notes at the top saying, yes, you can use Whisper White. And then where's my tractor? And I could cut that down and put my tractor over here, just so I could see the couple different ways of doing it. Here is yellow. And that was on glossy and stamped in Stays On. This was the Daffodil Delight on glossy, and that was soft suede. So that's what it looks like if you don't use Stays On. Still really nice. So that's our technique for today. Thanks for stopping by.